Hey guys, Risqué and Mosey here.
Hello.
And today we're doing a top 10, and it's another top 10 pet peeves, part 2. Because a lot of things annoy us, so we gotta get them all out.
We live in a very annoying world.
Ugh. So yeah, I guess you will start us off.
Alrighty. Well, for my number 10, I have rude ass kids. Just,
Well, I gotta be a little shit.
why do you have to be a little, like, just literal lump of festering shit? Like flies swarming you.
So I love well-behaved kids. They're really cute.
You know?
Rude ass bitches, not so much.
And I get it. Like, it's not the kid's fault. It's how they're raised. Well, sometimes the parents can be great. And just have a little Satan demon child that's for some reason got awful and just rude, and I can't stand it. I hate it. I'm talking about kids that run up and down aisles in movies, getting in people's way, and I almost step on you. Kids that when you're sitting at a Red Lobster and they just run up to the booth and then scream at you.
God, I could have killed that child.
You know, I'm talking about kids that run up to you in the library and when you don't want to read them a book or play a game with them, they say, "You're fat."
It's just like,
Listen here, you little cunt.
like, these are based on real situations, guys.
Real stories that we've both experienced with children. I can't stand it. I get kids don't have tact and shit like that. I
They
wasn't a
need
rude.
tact.
Thank you. It's what the parents supposed to teach them.
By saying this, I'm not saying spank your kid necessarily, but I got my ass beat if I was disrespectful or rude to somebody, whether it was a family member or not.
Thank you.
I'm not saying that necessarily spanking's the way to go, but you need to have some discipline for your kid.
You gotta discipline.
Like,
you gotta punish.
Find what works.
Because, yeah, I don't get it. Like, again, like she said, I got my ass beat too. A lot. I got thumped a lot. And sometimes I didn't even do things. Like, they just assumed that I did something. And I'm like, no. And they're like, oh, well, don't do it. And I'm like, well, okay, I won't.
Thanks, assholes.
You know, for those times where I did step out of line, I learned not to do it again. And then if, you know, sometimes you do feel a little froggy, a little bold, you do it again, but then it gets worse.
Yup, then you don't do it again.
Then you don't do it again. Just take that look. Take that tone. And you're like, shit, fuck up. Don't.
Please don't hurt me. Okay, so my number 10 is not nearly as serious, but it's about me sections in, like, dating apps and just social apps. Like, I don't want to fill those out anymore. It's really annoying. I hate how some apps, like, require you to, and they have, like, a word limit. And I'm like, man, like, if they want to know something, they can ask me. I don't care. I won't fill this out.
Because I hate it. You do fill it out and people don't even read it and they end up asking you anyway. It's like, read my fucking about me.
Thank you. I made it for a reason. So yeah, that's annoying. I hate it. It's just stupid. There's not really a whole lot I can say about it other than that I hate it. It's annoying and it's stupid. So
It's a mild inconvenience.
it's a mild inconvenience. It's why it's so low on the list. But yeah. Anyway, so that's my number 10.
Alright, awesome. For my number 9, I have the entitled. Now, what I mean by that, you can say bougie, you can say asshole, whatever you
Think your shit don't stink.
You know, too good, too cool for school, whatever.
Too school for cool.
You know, all that in a bag of chips, whatever you got, these people fit under that category. And these people annoy me because, I don't know, the way I am, the way I was raised, ain't nothing promised. And if you want something, you gotta do something for it. You don't get something for nothing.
You gotta play the game.
You gotta play the game. You know, and ain't nothing in life free. And you know,
living is not free.
like she said, you gotta play the game. And what's so annoying is like these people just walk around thinking that you owe them their attention, you owe them your attention. Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
Jeez, I got tongue tied. You know, or they deserve a certain position because of whatever they think makes them so goddamn great, you know. And it's just super annoying to me because people make it hard for like people that work hard and earn things naturally because they just throw a fit about everything, and it's like,
well, why not? Like, you know that, like, that meme with, like, the Kate Gosselin haircut that's like the I want to see the manager haircut? Those bitches.
those people. I'm just like, I'm not walking around trying to fuck you over. I got other shit to do with my life.
Like, if you've ever worked in service of any kind, whether it be retail or food industry, you know exactly what we talk about.
You run into a lot of these people there. And it's just, you know, or like a call center job. And it's just really frustrating because it's just like I said, I'm not trying to make your life difficult by just existing.
I'm just trying to do this weird ass thing called life like everybody else.
We all struggling on this floating little piece of dust in space, you know?
But don't make mine any harder than I'm trying to make yours. Like, just why?
Just why? You know? I've always had an issue with those people because I've never just been somewhere, been a part of a thing and just thought like, well, you know what? I want all of that and I need to have it because I exist.
My number 9. Don't ask somebody else if I'm okay if I seem upset. I know it's trivial and you don't want to bug me, which I appreciate, but it's going to bug me a whole lot more if you just go to my bestie and be like, is she okay?
Go up to her and find out. Well, if you're that concerned, honestly.
What do you think I'm going to do? Like, turn around and punch you in the face? Like, oh, you okay? Like, ah!
Like, bitch, I ain't alone. I'm in pain.
You're like, I don't do that. Anybody who knows me knows I don't do that. Like, it's just annoying because, like, when we worked at a place that we talk about in our videos, I've mentioned passively aggressively before. I worked with somebody who pissed me off on a daily basis, and I would storm out, leaving a trail of dust behind me, and like some dumb bitch asked her, she's like, is she okay? What's wrong with Risqué? You don't need to know. If you don't know about it, you don't need to worry about it.
That's really my policy. I'm like, if she wants you to know, she'll let you know. If not, then don't concern yourself with it. Because this is a person that like didn't really talk to us. I'm like, because to me that comes off as not genuine concern. You just want to know what the drama is.
I ain't got time for that.
I'm just like, if she wanted me to tell you, then I would have told you. She didn't. You didn't see me running up to you saying, hey girl, you don't know what happened to Risqué? I'll tell you what happened to Risqué. No, that didn't happen.
Mind your business.
Get some.
If you genuinely want to know what's wrong, just come ask me. I'm not going to fight you. I don't bite. I don't punch. I don't kick. I don't even spit. You're fine.
She's a very refined human being. More refined than myself, honestly.
At least in that situation. I don't like physical violence, so I'm not going to initiate physical violence.
Feels good sometimes. But anyway.
I bet it's therapeutic. But yeah, so that's my number 9. It's very like bitchy of me to say it, but I don't care.
Okay. So on to my number 8. I have don't go to a specialty restaurant if you don't like what that specialty is.
Happens more often than you think.
It's so weird. Now, let's say you go to like a TGI Fridays or an Applebee's. They have a little bit of everything there.
Like, no matter who you are, you will be satisfied by something on their menu.
Something on their menu.
Like at Chili's, you're golden.
You're golden. You're good to go. Now, let's say if you went to a Red Lobster. Like we do. Now, we love us some seafood.
That's why we went.
We went there.
And their drinks be cutting up.
Their drinks are honestly really, really good.
That's another reason we go.
Like, we're not being sponsored by them. We just fucking love Red Lobster, okay?
It's delicious and whatever.
It's good. So, anyway, we've been there 2 times in a row. Not like days consecutively, but just,
right,
you know.
just both times we've been lately.
Why have people been like, okay, saying this to the waiter. You know, I'm gonna pretend like you're the waitress, right?
This waitress has got to have their titties out so they can get a good tip.
Exactly. So, I really don't like fish. So.
Can I recommend you to the Olive Garden right next door?
Thank you. Okay, second time. So my wife, she really don't like shrimp. Okay, well she don't like lobster either.
She don't like calamari. Like,
well, bitch, why the fuck did you bring her here? If she does not like seafood of any type, she don't like sea dwellers.
She's not going to enjoy this restaurant. She don't like seafood. She not gonna be okay at Red Lobster. That'd be like me going to Olive Garden, being like, I'm not really crazy about Italian food.
You know, I'm not a big fan of the pasta. Do you have any pasta-less dishes?
I don't eat carbs.
You know, so I just get a salad.
I'll take the salad. It's unlimited salad, right?
Right? You know, I don't fucking go to On the Border.
Be like, I hate Mexican.
Like, God, tacos, burritos.
God, like, I'm not going to Sushi Nico. Like, I'm not really the biggest fan of sushi. It's actually kind of disgusting.
Can I have a burger?
Like, you guys have steak here, right? Like, okay, so my number 8 is, I know somebody's fault, it is construction. I say this because every road in Oklahoma is under construction at the same goddamn time. I take her to school like every weekday pretty much, and I can't drive to and from there without hitting somewhere with construction. As soon as one place is done constructing, there's another place on my route that's constructing now. It's like, what the? Why? Just why? Why? The roads are already shitty. They're not gonna get any better. It's Oklahoma. The state is terrible. So are the roads. Deal with it.
And it doesn't help that people think, oh, well, this doesn't apply to me, so I'm gonna stay in this lane. And then want to merge last minute and then
like,
cause traffic to slow down.
It's like, nah, bitch, you don't get to get over now. You had every opportunity to.
Mm-hmm.
Like, sorry about it. And it's like, people do that when there's not even construction. Like, oh, right lane ends. They don't stay in the right lane until they have to get over, and that shit is so annoying to me.
It's super ignorant. So irky.
So we'll leave that there, not go on a tangent. But construction, it sucks. I hate it, and it's my number 8. Thank you.
So number 7, I have when your shit don't save. Now I mentioned this because
it happened just today.
It happened just today. So before we recorded this video, the night previous, we decided to be proactive because our usual routine, we make our list the same day as we make our videos, and then we go from there.
And then we're up till like 6 in the morning.
It's so raggedy.
We're just like, you know what? We got time. We're not doing anything.
Let's
do this early.
Let's be proactive. And out of all the times I've done these lists, this has never happened to me until the one time we're proactive.
Right before we start, like, about to shoot.
I go to my phone to go to my lists, and they're gone. All numbered and ordered, and I have to start over from scratch. And we do about 4 lists when we shoot. 2
top 10s and 2 top 5s. Thankfully, they were easier this time than they usually are, so that made it way better.
That's the thing, I guess, because it didn't take for fucking ever. It had to be a pain in the ass in another way.
It's like, Jesus. So from now on, we just gonna have her screenshot them and send them to me, so I have a backup.
It's gonna make this easier on everyone. So fucking mad. And I mean, and not just in this instance, but say you're in school and you have a paper due, or
like you're on like your last paragraph and like your laptop crashes. Like, when I'm editing these videos, sometimes my software is a little janky and it'll get really slow and it'll just kick me out, and I haven't saved like the entire thing, and I'm like almost done. And the laptops almost get thrown.
There's that. Say you're playing a game. You haven't been in a safe spot, and then you die.
Right, you die, or like the power goes out.
You're just like, fuck. God damn it. Like, it's so fucking annoying.
Okay, my number 7 is inviting yourself places. Shit's rude, don't do it. You are not welcome. If I don't say you're welcome, you're not welcome. Sorry about it.
If I invite you, say, hey, want to come over or want to tag along to blah, blah, blah?
Thank you. Like, fine. Also, in that same vein, let's say you're invited somewhere and just you, don't bring somebody else along without clearing it first. Don't let somebody else invite themselves along. Because that shit's rude too.
It really is. And then you put that person that you're inviting in an awkward position and the person that invited you in an awkward position because they're like, well, shit, this person's here.
It happens like every time on the Real Housewives of Atlanta when they try to go on a trip. Somebody's inviting somebody that somebody wasn't invited and somebody doesn't like them. It's bad.
They weren't cleared with the group.
It's just don't do it. Don't make the same mistakes that the ladies of Atlanta do.
Yeah.
It's tacky, it's stupid, it's dumb.
We ain't got time for grown ass people doing that shit.
People we know do that shit. Just like, oh, let me come over. We gonna hang out. Like, nope, not. What you talking about? Who you? New phone, who this? New apartment, who this?
How they do it where you from?
Ooh, hell, I have to do it where you from.
Where do you do that at? So for my number 6, I have telling me things last minute. Now I know sometimes you can't help it, so I'm not talking about those times.
Like, shit comes up, we get that.
You know, it's life. It's very unpredictable. It's tons of variables we cannot account for. I'm fine with that. I mean, you've been knowing something is about to happen or about to go down, and
You're just putting it off.
you just sitting on it till you literally cannot anymore, and then shit hits the fan.
We were like, day of, you're like, oh, by the way.
Or, okay, it's time for me to get personal.
Ooh, story time.
A person that I used to talk to, they had this really annoying habit of, okay, they didn't drive. I'm gonna say they couldn't drive, honestly. They probably couldn't. But anyway, so this person I used to talk to, they would get a ride to see me, and then they would need a ride back. Well, they wouldn't tell the person that they needed a ride until it was time for them to go.
I know what you're talking about now.
Mm-hmm.
I was like racking my brain like, who did she talk to that didn't drive? I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
that bitch.
Yeah. And I was just like, I was sitting in awe, like he was on the phone and like explaining like his method, and I'm just like,
You're a headache and a half, bro.
I'm just like, basically, it pisses me off because I'm just like, dude, what are you doing? So what if everybody just said fuck you and like didn't want to come get you?
I guess you walking home, bye.
You gotta get to Stephanie. You ain't camping out here, bro.
No.
We not cool like that.
Not cool like that. I'm sure as hell not cool with them. Like, you're not welcome in my apartment for longer than a few hours.
And even that's pushing it.
Pick it up, keep it pushing. Okay, so my number 6 is no responses to my response. And by that I mean, don't message me, hey, and then I say, oh, hey, what's up, like pretty quickly after, and then you don't say anything back. Why'd you even message me in the first place? It's like, why did you waste my time and my effort? I put a lot of effort into moving my thumbs to send that response to you.
Say hey.
You better say something back, damn it.
I'm just saying.
It makes me mad, it's rude, it's inconvenient. I don't have time.
It's very bothersome.
It's very bothersome. It makes me want to punch a bitch. So, I'm keeping it short and sweet with that. It's stupid.
It's dumb.
My number 6.
Alright. Well, for my number 5, I have when it rains, it pours. Jesus Christ. What I mean by that is, we all know the expression, you know,
This doesn't stop.
just the shit storm never ceases. Yeah.
To disappoint me.
Yeah, there we go. So yeah, like you just, you know, when you have those bad days where it just shit just keeps happening, you're just like, fuck
Just
my life.
one thing after another, after another, after another.
Just a barrage of just waves of poop.
It's like, this is making me mad.
This made me mad. I don't want to deal with this no more.
Okay, so my number 5, I just have written dog shit. Because it just piles in with a bunch of stuff. Mainly our neighbors. I don't give a shit if they hear this because they piss me off. I know they hate me, and they probably know I hate them. They are the rudest, most inconsiderate assholes I've ever had to live near in my life. I swear it sounds like they are dropping things constantly. They're constantly moving furniture around. Like their kids in their kid room are just always bouncing and throwing shit.
Running around.
Just being loud. And like I'm gonna hear footsteps. Like we live on the first floor, it's fine. Like that doesn't bother me as much when I just hear them walking. But it's like stomping or just banging or just I can't take it.
Chaos.
It's like, what the hell?
It's constant. Like, it's not like you just, you randomly drop something and it's a loud bang. You're like,
yeah, oh, okay, whatever. Or, like, again, I would handle them just heavy walking all the time. But if it was just that.
But it's like constant banging and slap. Just
loud shit.
Yes.
And then they have a dog. I feel bad for the dog. Because they don't ever have the dog on a leash. Whenever they let it out, unfortunately, they let it out about the same time I leave to go pick her up, so I usually have to see them in that goddamn dog without a goddamn leash, and they don't pick up its shit. I stepped in its shit yesterday, and I was not happy.
You said what you said.
I said what I said. And what I said was a load of bullshit. 10 points if you get that reference.
Please.
I already referenced that show once today. But yeah, and because yesterday was actually a decent day if I remember correctly, and we were walking inside from picking her up, and I was just walking in my room, I was like, it kinda smell like shit.
Yeah, because, okay, y'all know that scene if y'all seen the movie Clue, and people are trying to figure out why it smelled like shit. That's literally what happened, because I couldn't smell it, and I got worried that it was on me, because sometimes you can't smell if it's you.
And they're like, man, did one of us step in dog shit? And so she checked her shoes, and I checked my shoes, and sure enough, there was
ding, ding, ding.
I was so angry.
Because they boots and everything.
They never pick up after their dog, ever. There's constantly turds out in front of our apartment. It's annoying, and I hate it.
It's really annoying.
I hate them.
It's a big dog that they keep. I mean, this apartment, I don't even care how big the apartment is. Big dogs like that, they just need, they need area to run around all the time.
It's like a lab or a golden retriever or something that just needs constant exercise. And I was like, why don't y'all have a house? Because they look like rednecks. And they look like they would be happy on a huge-ass farm. Go on a huge-ass farm and leave us the hell alone. So anyway, that's my pet peeve. Just them not picking up that dog shit was the last straw. I wanted to go out there, use my gloves, pick up all the dog shit I could find, whether it was their dogs or not, and throw it at their door. But I didn't, because I'm a nice person.
She has something called self-control.
I have something called self-control that I wish more people had. Anyway, that is my number 5. I'm just going to leave it there.
That's a good number 5. Alright, so my number 4. We used to not have to worry about this in our day and age, but now we kind of do, and it's really annoying. Telemarketing.
Get called at least 10 times a day.
Just pretty damn ridiculous.
To the point where I have to pick up the phone, yell at them, and tell them to stop effing calling me every effing day. And after that, they usually stop.
It's just ridiculous, because it used to be nice having a cell phone, because telemarketers used to not call cell phones, but now that nobody answers their goddamn house phone or just doesn't have one, now they've moved on to the cell phones. And it's so annoying. I hate it, because why do you call me in the fucking morning? I don't even care if I was a morning person. Let's say that I was at work at this time, or I'm just up and about doing my shit.
It's just inconvenient.
It's just why are you calling me? I don't fucking have a drug problem. I don't need to go to some rehab in Alabama or North Carolina. I don't have a house, so I don't need insurance. I don't need security. I also don't have a car, so I don't have car note payments to be made and a bunch of bullshit.
It was just like they call her about shit that I could use. Like, I could use the car stuff. And then they call me about student loans and shit like that she could use. It's like, why?
And it's either, it's a computer, and then that makes me mad because I really can't do anything about that.
Just have to hang up.
Just have to hang up. And then there's like the people, and they really like trying to talk to you, and it's just like, man, I don't give a fuck what you're peddling.
Like, has this really ever worked for you? Really?
I'm asking.
Well, my number 4 is a little more of a bitchy complaint from me, but I don't care. It's expecting a response. Just because you message me does not entitle you to a response from me.
No.
Now, note, this is different from you messaging me first and then me responding and then you not responding. So, it's not like I'm being a hypocrite and being like, well, I messaged you, so you have to respond, but I don't have to respond to you. Like, that's not what I'm saying.
No.
I'm just saying, you're not entitled to my time. You're not entitled to my conversation. You're not entitled to my being. Like, if I'm not wanting to talk to you, I'm not going to talk to you.
And this is really aimed at people that like try to be slipping in DMs.
Like, hey, sexy, let me see them boobies. Like, it's like, no.
How about you see this?
Like, come on, bitch, show me that ass. Like,
how about you sit and spin?
I'm gonna pass. No thanks. They don't even get that. And then they're like, fine. All girls are the same. You're all bitches that just ignore dudes. It's like, shut up.
But I'm like, but people are getting fucked and children are being had.
Thank you.
I'm like,
world population isn't suddenly dwindling.
Because we're all being bit through. Alright, for my number 3, I have substitute teachers. Now, since I'm in school, it just resurfaces a lot of shit, but okay. Long and short of it, I hate substitutes that take over the class and try to like do their own thing for however long they're there. You're not here to actually teach me shit. You are here to take the place of whoever was already here.
Like, bitch, didn't they leave a lesson plan? You don't get to make your own lesson plan.
No. And the reason why I'm bitching about this so much is because, like, this chick was gunning for me. She was coming for me. And I'm
all kinds of sideways.
All kinds of sideways, all sorts of fucked up. And she can go to fucking hell. Like, she really literally can. Fuck you, bitch. I hate you. Go die. Anyway. It's just, I don't have time. Like, you don't, this ain't your class.
Like, you don't know me.
You don't know what, because, okay, with the way my school goes, it's not like traditional school where you have, like, your standard 4 block semesters, fall and spring. You have this start dates. There's a January start date, and then there's, like, the August start date. There might be, like, a November one or something like that. So on and so forth. Okay. So, you're constantly learning shit, but the shit's recycled. She already telling me shit that I know. I'm like, bitch, tell me something new.
What you got for me?
What you got?
With your ratchet ass appearance.
Like, we've already been over facials, boo-boo. Go tell me my face gonna be crusty.
Like, really? Because it's never been when I've had a facial before.
I'm like, why do people get facials if they make your face crusty? Doesn't say this to anybody else.
Like, bitch, I'm sorry your face crusty. Like, not my problem.
Like, you an ugly ass bitch with some ugly ass quick weave. Sorry, my shit's natch. I don't have it down right now.
But even on your worst hair day, still better than her on her best hair day.
If she has it. Honestly.
She just has mediocre hair days.
She very mediocre.
Those are her best hair days.
But that's what annoys me. I mean, this shit would happen like when I was like in high school too. You know, you just get the sub and they just think that they know everything.
There was the sub. Everybody hated him. His name was Mr. McGlory. In every class, he recited off this big ass speech he always had about
those.
He was like this old black man. That's why I wanted to feel bad for him, but he was so damn irky I couldn't. It's like, today is a blessing. Like, every day you wake up, it's a glorious day, and you need to thank your mother and your father and your grandmother, grandfather, what have you. I swear this speech took up the first 10 minutes of every class period. The thing that irritated me the most about him, I didn't really talk to him. He didn't talk to me. We didn't have an issue with each other until my senior year. I was in AP Psych, and the day before, I had left my laptop and my backpack in my drama teacher's classroom. And she doesn't get there until like second period, and I had AP Psych first period, and he was the sub. And so I was just sitting there reading the book, which apparently wasn't good enough for him, because then he's like, well, where's your backpack? And I'm like, it's in Miss Nelson's
What the fuck
room.
does it matter? I'm in the goddamn classroom. I don't need a backpack.
It was first period. It was a goddamn blessing I was there in the first place. But he really gonna be like, well, I was in Miss Nelson's room, and then he's like, well, I'll call Miss Nelson, have her bring the bag. And I'm like, she doesn't get here yet. Like, she doesn't get here till second period. He's like, well, then he called one of the custodians so that they could unlock her door so that I could go in and get the bag, so that I could get my notebook, so I could take these notes or whatever. Hated him from that day on. I already really didn't like him. That really just sent me over the edge. If you're seeing this, Mr. McGlory, fuck you. I fucking hate you.
It's that I don't even know my bitch's name. I didn't even
That's sad.
say it. I don't even know her name. I wanted to say it, but I was like, fuck, I don't know her name.
She that unimportant. So my number 3, it's really only on my list just because it kind of happened recently and I'm still really angry about it. But it's when your significant other compliments another person in a picture before they compliment you. Okay. So this dude, bless his heart.
He ain't got a lot up here.
I talk about her all the time when I talk to him because we do everything together.
We're besties.
We're besties. And so he was like, well, what does she look like? Like, I've only seen one picture of her. And I'm like, okay, well, I talk about her all the time. He wants a visual. I understand.
Fair enough.
So I sent her these really cute Snapchats we've done before because I'm like, oh, we both look really cute in them. Like, I looked really hot that day. Now, we all know she is well endowed in the chest region.
Got big breasticles, y'all.
If you're my boyfriend, you shouldn't notice them before you say something about me. And then we've had an issue where he just said something and it's really upset me, and so he knows to be very careful about what he says about her to me. And so he was trying to dance around it and be like, I'm just gonna keep it to myself because I don't want you to get mad. Like, I'm not a fucking
already
idiot.
Mad.
You not saying it tells me all I need to know, dumbass. So basically, I've put the fear of God in him, and he apologized about 8 times, and we're okay now. Things are a little bit better. I'm still irritated, but you know, what can you do? So that's really not even a pet peeve. It's just something I wanted to bitch about.
Sorry, these.
It's okay. I'm gonna get my surgery soon, you guys, though. So I'm excited.
Yay!
I'm excited for that.
Look forward to that.
Yay!
Woo, titties!
Big titties coming soon.
Woo, and you got the big ass.
Right?
I don't have to get mad at my people.
You guys
Like, stop staring at her ass.
See, my ass is big. Okay, I don't know. I might cut that out. I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe I like how it looks.
We'll see.
We'll see. But yeah, so that's my number 3.
Okay, for my number 2, I have, if you not my boss, why you telling me what to do?
Ah.
Now this shit, if you are of working age or been in a position where your colleagues act like they're your bosses, which, speaking of tone balance, perfect example, there's this little bitch there.
If you see it, our free food, that's what that video is called.
Free food. You'll hear us speaking about love.
Yeah, and then we go more in depth with her, and is she dead yet?
Yes. So, as y'all know, she is our boss. Well, she was our boss lady.
So we did not go back this year. No stress.
Give me all of this different type of stress over that.
I'll take it.
I'll take it. So, okay, last year we worked the year before. That was the year from hell. We were working, I'm gonna just call him
Matt.
call him Matt. Let's call him Matt.
Which, yeah, you tell yours, and then I'll tell my story on Matt. We're going to talk about Matt.
We're going to talk about
And
Matt.
we're going to talk about him in another video. He deserves his own video.
He deserves his own video. So, this is towards the end of the season. We're all fed up and done. Nobody gives a shit anymore. And since it is the end of the year, people are going into different sections to do some work, so we're not just sitting there, because on our end it's slowed down a considerable bit.
I remember what you're gonna talk about now. Oh.
So okay, again, we've been working there 4 to 3 years.
Longer than he has.
Anytime supervisor was gone, we would be told, like, oh, tell people do this, do that. We don't get drunk and sick with power. We don't tell people what to do when she's there.
Thank you. If she says, hey, have them go into this, then we'll tell them.
We only tell people to do stuff when she tells us to tell people.
Yes, that's it. We don't take it upon ourselves.
To puff our chest up.
Get these big ass titties out there.
I'm a boss. Like, no.
No, you a bitch.
You a bitch. And this is why I'm saying this. So, anyway, our supervisor, she's downstairs. She's just like, hey guys, click around on the folders, do what's ever there. If it's not, there was something else for us to do. And so some of the people didn't feel like clicking through folders, so they did the other task that was available. We sat and clicked. Between the both of us, we were fucking clearing it out, so we just sat there and chit-chatted, let it build up.
Because it's perfect, because like she's like slower, but she's really like precise on the color. And then I don't really give a shit as much, but I'm fast. And
But her
so,
color's
like,
still good.
Like my color is decent. I don't get that many shorts back, but she rarely gets any. And so like usually when I like speed through and then they send back, she'll get
I end up doing it.
And then like it works out.
You know? And so yeah, instead of getting like literally the 1 or 2 pictures that would be in a folder, we would just let it pile up, let it be like 20 or 30, and then we just go through it.
Exactly, because it sucks just sitting there clicking and empty and empty and empty. Oh, 2. Okay, done. Okay, empty. It sucks.
It sucks. So this bitch,
Because he's a bitch.
he's a bitch, he's a cunt. He is just like, we're sitting there chit-chatting, we're talking to like some people that sit behind us. He's like, Lob said that y'all need to be doing blah blah blah. Could you hit up grads? Could you hit up ceremonies? It's just like,
Did y'all go to sports right quick?
and I was just like,
He sat next to me and I almost backhanded the shit out of him. Because I didn't want him to sit next to me. Then he moved next to me.
He was trying so hard to like hang with us.
It's like, we don't like you. We've made that perfectly clear. Because the year before, when we had to work in the other building, the building from hell, like, he worked during the day and he worked where she sat.
Oh my god, I forgot about that until just now.
I can never forget about that because
That pissed me off so bad.
he hated me. He didn't know me, but he hated me at the time. And so he was a bitch to her.
Because everybody's like, I don't know why people that know her want to be mean to me. I
Like,
don't
either
get it.
they don't like me and so they're a dick to her, or they want to fuck me and so they're a dick to her.
It's like, just leave me the fuck alone.
It's like, I'm sorry that being my friend is like so like stressful. It shouldn't have to be that way.
It shouldn't be so problematic. I don't know.
God.
I don't know what it is about me or about you.
It's like, man, I don't know what the fucking deal is.
I don't get it. But yeah, so he hated her, and so he was mean to me. We happen to sit in the same seat, and he don't really like bitch about cleaning it because somebody got sick, like implying that I was carrying some disease that gave somebody during day shift a fucking cold.
Even though she was never sick.
I was never sick.
But, you know, that makes sense.
Could you clean up after yourself?
Could you like go jump off a fucking cliff? Because that's like really what his voice sounded like. Because I really wanted to like him because he was gay. And as you know, we love gay people.
Love the spectrum. Love the LGBT. Love the rainbow.
Just respect for everybody, but he was a bitch and I hated him.
He just...
Because then, the year from hell, he's back and he's working night shift with us. And turns out he hated me because he was jealous of me because I could express myself and he couldn't. And so then, all of a sudden, when I got my extensions, he wanted to get extensions. All of a sudden, his, like, pretty much godmother is, like, telling us that he wants to be transgender, but he never came to me and said, hey, I prefer female pronouns. That's why I use male pronouns with him. Just, it's not out of disrespect for him. Like, as much as I hate him, if he said, hey, I prefer female pronouns, I would totally use them.
And we're not thinking, like, we're hot shit.
No.
And, like, you know, oh, people are, like, wanting to beat us. No, it was some weird shit.
It was shit right after I would do something, he would do it. Right after I decided, ooh, I'm really excited to, like, I just really want to get a boob job. I really want to get my top surgery. All of a sudden, he talked about that. And it was just right after, like, he moved next to us. And I didn't want him to move next to us.
Always, like, trying to self-insert into our conversation.
Tried to invite himself to Dallas with us when we were going to leave and record some songs for my album.
And his godmother's really trying to tell us that, oh, it'll be good for him. He's there for travel.
Like, he'll just stay in the hotel room. Like, no, he's going to stay right here in Oklahoma. Because nobody wants to be around him because he's an annoying ass fuck.
He's an asshole. Like, we get pictures from all over the country. And we get pictures of every damn body. Why we get an albino person? He's like, ew. We get a burn victim.
We get like a disabled person. He's like, oh my god, I can't look at that. I can't do this.
I was like...
And I hope you're watching this because I want you to know you're an asshole. And I fucking hate you.
But yeah. So, bottom line...
Kick that bitch's ass.
She want to kick that bitch's ass. But moral of the story, kids, if you're not the boss, if you're simply a mere co-worker, don't try to tell me what to do.
Just let it go.
Let it the fuck go. I fucking hate it.
So my number 2 is message bombing. Do not message me 6 times before I have a chance to respond. For the love of God.
Hey, what's up?
Hey baby.
What you doing?
I love you.
What's up?
What's going on?
Hey.
How's your day been?
Hey.
What's up?
Hey.
I will block you in a heartbeat. I have to have my ringer up just in case, because it bugs me if I just have it on vibrate. But I don't like hearing my phone go off 1,000 times in a row. It's annoying as hell. I hate it. I will want to block you. You're stupid. Shut up. Just shut up. Shut your face hole. I think we have some dishonorable mentions this time around.
For mine, I have when you Google something and you can't find the answer for it.
It's like Google is the one job you have.
You're a search engine. You're supposed to tell me things.
God.
Jesus. Like, tell me y'all, this is something we all know. You go online because you're trying to figure out why something's not working or how to get to a certain level in a game.
Right, like you're trying to maybe cook something. You're like, okay, how do I start this out?
Literally anything, the most random thing. You can usually go to Google and it will tell you. Nothing's more heartbreaking when you're just like, okay, I've searched all the forums.
Search far and wide.
I went beyond the first page, which is like literally unheard of. I've done it all. I've clicked on literally every suggestion. I don't know what to do.
Can't do it.
And then like you're just kind of stuck because usually Google's the last resort. Like, ah, fuck it, I'll Google it, you know?
So when Google can't even do it, you're just screwed.
You're just like, you know what? Fuck my life. I don't know what to do.
God.
It's like such a pet peeve of mine just because I'm a millennial.
But I feel it too.
You know?
So it's just frustrating because I'm like, man, Google was my last resort. Like, I don't know what to do.
Like, do I have to like go to a store now and like ask a person there?
God.
Do I have to ask a person in general? Like, I don't know what to do.
Sad.
Maybe that's why people end up going to Facebook and Twitter asking questions because they Googled it.
Google didn't come up with shit. So my dishonorable mention is when you're like just walking, like let's say in a store, in an aisle, and like somebody's there too, and you're just gonna like walk past them, and they just move like, just why? Why is this necessary? Just in the last minute, like I'm about to walk by them, and then they're just like, oh. Shit makes me so mad.
Or they're like literally like this, and you're like trying to look at whatever's on the shelf.
Just won't be like, just go.
Well, I was hoping you pushed me. I was like totally gonna play it up. Be like, ah!
I would have felt bad. But yeah, it's so frustrating. I hate it. It makes me want to kill people.
Cause it's just like you're in the way. Other people want to look too.
Thank you. And you weren't in my way because it's like, no, I was just trying to walk by you and now you in my way. Fuck you. So mad.
I have fun being the person in the way.
Cause she can do it, I'm not mad. It's okay.
Cause it's strictly for jokes.
Randoms do it. I'm like, no, I hate you.
Fuck you.
Hate you. But yeah, so that's my dishonorable mention.
Alright.
Yeah. So alright, I guess number one.
Number one.
Wah, wah, wah. I think that's how we did the first Pet Peeve video.
I think so. Honestly, I was ready to like, and I was like, great. But okay. For my number one, I have when people tell you things you already know. Now let me elaborate. And I don't even, well, yeah, okay, it all coalesces and goes together. So say you have like, say you have a toothache, right? Your tooth hurts and you just, casually mention like you get a wince of pain. You're just like, my tooth really hurts. And so then somebody's like, oh, well, have you been to the dentist?
No. I didn't even think of that.
No. Now, I don't get necessarily, okay, like, say, like, if I'm saying this to, like, my sister, I don't get mad when she asks me because she's genuinely concerned for me and she wants to make sure that I'm okay.
Right. Some people are doing it to be a dick. That's
what I'm saying. I hate the people who's just like, oh, well, why don't you try this? And, well, why don't you try that? Well, did you give this a try? And it's just like, don't you think I would have ran through the gamut of these things to solve said problem? Because it's never anything useful. It's shit that is obvious.
It's just like, do you think I'm really that much of a dick? Do you think that you're that much smarter than everybody?
Like, really, Captain Sable?
Nobody else thought of this? Really?
Use your big old pulsating brain. Just has all this obvious knowledge.
I didn't think you were going to say brain.
See, gotcha. Hopefully I get the viewers too. But yeah, it always like irks my shit, and I switch to thunder. Sorry if y'all hear thunder in the background, it's storming. And if y'all don't, yeah. But yeah, I hate that, like, say you're like on a forum trying to figure out what's wrong with like your laptop or your gaming console or your phone. Well, did you turn it off? Well, gee golly, motherfucker, no, I didn't turn it off.
I also hate when you're like, oh, you're like in a forum or something. Like, I was in there because like my PS4 wasn't working and I couldn't connect to the PlayStation Store for some reason. So I was going into all these forums trying to figure out what the hell was wrong. People had similar issues, but people gonna comment, oh, that didn't happen to me. I've never had that issue.
Well, good for you, bitch.
Let me throw you a motherfucking party. I don't care. Obviously, I have this issue. Fuck you.
Like, all of a sudden, because it didn't happen to you, it doesn't happen at all.
It's not an issue. Like,
wait, why are you on this forum then if your shit worked?
Thank you.
I'm looking for solutions.
But go play your game and be able to access your PS4 store, because I can't. Asshole.
I hate that shit. And you see that all the time. All the time. And you always see like, oh, well, it's easy, just blur to blur to blur. And I'm like, well, no, it's not easy because guess what? I tried it and it's still not working. Therefore, that's why I'm still here.
Just gonna die.
I hate that shit. If you couldn't tell, I hate it.
It's annoying as hell.
You know, it's just like God. I'm not saying don't help people, don't offer advice, but
be considerate.
Be considerate.
Think about it.
Like 9 times out of 10, these people have probably already done this.
It's just like, don't, if somebody is like, oh, I have a cough, don't be like, oh,
drink some cough syrup?
Here's the throat nonsense. I bet you didn't think of this.
Drink some tea.
I just wanted to bitch.
You know, I just wanted to air my grievance into the great wide unknown.
God.
I wasn't looking for any advice. I'm just like, oh, that sucks. That's unfortunate.
Too bad.
Or shit, ignore me.
Hell, I don't care.
You don't have to comment. I'm just like, damn, you know, like, man, my back hurt.
Right? Yeah, just not, oh. Yeah, just sit there, just like.
It doesn't be like, ooh.
Well, did you try going to the chiropractor? It's such a good idea.
It's like, motherfucker, I hate you. Go die. Like,
please.
Go kill yourself. So yeah, that's. Sorry for bitching so long about that, but that's my number one.
It's a really good number one. My number one kind of ties in with that. It's just unwanted opinions. Just don't feel 2 cents if I didn't ask. I probably don't care. So I'm just, it's just like, I don't know if you were raised to think that your opinion is the be-all, end-all, but it ain't. Hate to break it to you. Actually, I love to break it to you.
Right now, because I was just about to say, I don't know what it is about us that we get those people all the time.
We get it from like just people in family, we get it from just people we talk to, stupid ass dudes do it all the time. It's just like, and it's technically not an unwanted opinion, but it's kind of like that, in that when I'm just laying here, I'm like, oh yeah, like I'm talking to a dude and I'm like, yeah, I'm just chilling, I'm kind of bored. He's like, well, you should do something fun.
Like, yeah, that ties along with my shit. Like, oh,
yeah. Or even worse, you should come hang out with me.
I hate entertaining.
I'm like, bitch, you want to be entertained? Go buy a movie. Go watch a TV show, go listen to some music.
There is literally Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, YouTube.
Play video games.
Shit.
I don't care. I'm not here for your entertainment. Quote Adam Lambert. Or more Pink.
Yeah. Yeah, Pink's not here for your entertainment.
Adam is here for your entertainment.
He's ready for that.
He's down. So maybe you'll have luck with Adam. But I'm just, oh my God. It irks me. It pisses me off. Sends me into a murderous rage. I'm like, I didn't ask. And then they act like, oh, they helped everything. They really solved your problem. They gave you something to think about. It's like, yeah, I gave you something to think about. I'm planning your murder. And I'm planning on how to dispose of your body.
I can't stand that shit either.
My time. I love that our number one's kind of tied in.
They really did, because I was just about to say, okay, it's like that random person on Whisper that was all like, have you tried something with your hair? Because it's dry.
Oh my God, this bitch in high school, sophomore year, I wasn't nearly as fabulous as I am now, but like...
Nobody was in high school.
Nobody was in high school, especially sophomore year. And like, I took showers in the morning, I didn't have time to like really do my hair. This bitch just gonna walk up to me, start touching my hair, be like, have you ever thought of conditioner? Have you thought about using a straightener? It's like, bitch, your hair ain't nothing to go home and brag about. I don't know why you come to me with this.
Like, why don't you take this advice and use it on yourself?
Please. You look like a busted fucking bitch ass. Like, I can't come up with an appropriate response.
Looks like some old curve ass bitch.
Ooh, she was a hella curve ass bitch, to quote Portia. It was just, that shit made me mad. It's just, I don't want your opinion. I don't want your opinion. If I do, I'll ask for it. Okay? Okay. So yeah, I guess that concludes our top 10 pet peeves part 2. Did we mention any of yours? Do you guys have any pet peeves?
Talk about them in the comments. below.
Want to hear about it. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, share this with your friends, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.